Hi guys, Bettie Pvnk here, and this is my Rising Star campaign video. So, I'm just here to talk to you a little bit about me, the competition, and my competitors. So I moved to Colorado Springs here about a year and about a month and a half, 2 months ago, and all I can just say, it's been a shock. I didn't start doing drag here in the Springs until about my first 6 months here, and that was mainly because I didn't know anybody, and I just so happened to run into this queen, Alexandra Good, one day. Stupid bitch. Love you, sis. And she brought me out to Q. She's like, you know what, get in drag, no one's gonna give a shit, you're gonna have a good time. So I did, and the rest is history. I fell in love with the scene, I fell in love with the queens and the styles of everybody, and I just wanted to embrace the community so much. Once I started getting to know everyone, I started trying to focus more on the history and like what the Springs and Club Q in particular had done for the community. And I started reaching out to some of the queens that have been there for years and learned all of these fabulous stories about queens from the beginning of Q all the way up until now, and the ones that are the biggest influencers. And I fell so wholeheartedly in love with this community that I wanted to give it my all and really do my part. To me, drag has always been the ambassadors of the gay agenda. We've always been the ones that are on the forefront, the most outspoken, and whenever I was a younger artist and I was trying to figure out, you know, what's my message, where do I want to go, what do I want to do, drag was my natural response. I wanted to be a leader for something I believed in, and I've always believed in my community. And I think the issue that I had for the longest time was that I didn't have a community. Once I came here, I realized how much I loved it, and the people in it, and the culture, and I honestly did this competition because I believe that I can make a difference here. I have stories to tell, I have something that I feel that I can bring to the community. I can make people believe it, I can make people feel things. And on top of that, I can also turn a party. Betty is my darker, sluttier inner self, and she allows me to let those things out that in my day-to-day life I can't even begin to express. And how well she's been received here is a blessing, it truly is. Coming into this competition, I had no clue what to expect. I knew the queens that I was going to be competing with, I knew what I'd seen of them, but I was not ready for the amount of talent that was brought to this competition. And for me, I had to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. What can I do? What can I do that's different from last week? What can I showcase about myself that people don't already know? And through this competition, not only have I learned and grown as a person and a queen, I also learned how far I can push my artistic abilities, and it's just the beginning. As for my competitors in the top 4, I mean, what do you say? You have Wednesday, who is one of the funniest people I've ever met. This bitch is dumb. But in the best way, and I think that your humor and how you're able to work that into your performances and to draw the crowd in is a talent all its own. Nina, I've never seen someone who's just such a talented makeup artist and someone who provokes so much emotion in people. She got some people riled up, but that's what you do. That is what you do, and that's what makes you special. And now on to my sister Autumn. I'm just gonna be real. Autumn is one of the most talented people I've ever met. To me, she's my sister that I'm constantly fighting with because we want to one-up each other, and the competitiveness of our nature fuels our friendship so much, and such a charismatic soul, even if she's dumb as fuck sometimes. In conclusion, I just want to say that this experience has been a prize all of its own. And I've got to know so much about my community, the people in it, and the culture that built it. And I'm hoping that through this finale and the piece that I've put together, I can truly embody what this community means to me and what it means to everybody else here. But most importantly, what it means to be a queen in this community. I just want to thank you all for supporting me to this point, and here's taking the crown. Mwah. XOXO. Bettie Pvnk.